right, good morning, Sky Masters. We're going to talk about some mods for the week and what my personal favorites are, and what I've been using and what I've been getting away with stacking and mixing and matching, so to speak. First of all, I'm not a mod master. I'm not a game master. I'm not the No Man's Sky wizard or anything. My name Masters is for all of us because we all kind of use the game differently. I have a very different, unique, odd style of playing, and if you're looking for more of a traditional way of playing and things like that, you might want to go check out Captain Steve. Captain Steve, hand down, man. He's like one of the most entertaining streamers out there. He's very clear and concise, and he's very witty, and he keeps the stream going very quickly and very professionally too. And the guy's been doing it. I mean, I love the guy, dude. He's so awesome to listen to. But anyway, yeah, if you're looking for something a little bit more different and odd and abstract and out of the box and pushing things to the limit, this channel's for you. Not for everybody. So I'm going to start like maybe getting that out of the way in the beginning. All right, so that's a minute and 20 seconds, and we're going to keep moving on to the mods here. And you can see this is actually what I have in my folder right now. We have everything free, ship some more, the Terra Firma, JJ's Bridge, JJ's Better Ships. I love JJ's. I love these, man. When I see these were updated, I got super excited. And then Bodie's 420 Spaceship Globals. Now, he just sent me an email, or no, not email, but he said something on the channel, like where I got some things wrong of his. So I'm going to go through that as well. Because Bodie 420, man, I got a lot of mad respect for this guy. He's new on, I don't know if he's new on the scene, but the name is new to me. So I'm not in every modding community. I just kind of do the Nexus mod and, you know, whatever else. I don't live No Man's Sky. It's just my favorite hobby on the side. So here we are. So that's my mod stack right now, and all these get along, and I think there's some more that you can actually stack in here and get away with, but for now, that's what I have. That's what I'm rolling with at the current moment. And here's my folder for my everything else. We can see in here a few other things that were missing. Companion unlocker. See, this one was kind of weird for me, and it didn't really quite work. I think there is an update for it. We're going to see a Nexus right here in a minute. I know when he first came out, he said that it did unlock sandworms, and I have a video where I'm trying that out, and it's called Giant Sandworm Eats Me, where I'm trying to make that thing my pet, and it's very unsuccessful, but it made a good video. So yeah, and you can see that I have my folders for all kinds of other little things and older stuff. Sometimes I'll pull these out and I'll retry these with a newer version just to see if you can get away with something. It usually doesn't work, but I've had some work like that. All right, well, that being said, let's go over to the Nexus mod page, and I think I just hit, it opens up for me on No Man's Sky, and it'll say the latest today. That's how I've defaulted the Nexus mod page to open up for me. And then I'll just hit to see more. My Midnight Run song. Don't mind my lyrics in the back. I'm going to have my wife or somebody re-sing this. This is a new song that I'm working on called Midnight Run. And I had to sing it. I hate singing, but I'll do it anyway just to lay down like a place card for other people and explain how I want it done. So that's a whole nother thing, though. But this is also a music channel, so we're talking about that too. So, all right, so Gummic's mod pack. I haven't even looked at this. This is something new today. So we're going to read it together. An overhaul mod pack that includes over 25 mods that make the game feel more epic, reducing micromanagement and tedious tasks while making you more powerful and the surroundings more impressive. So it sounds like he's got some, and this is what I'm really into right now, the surroundings, you know, terrain and fauna. Is that it, or are you adding in? Let's read it. I don't want to speculate. This is a collection of 25 mods that is intended to emulate an epic fantasy fiction feel. Say that multiple times fast. An epic fantasy fiction feel. An epic fantasy fiction. Blah, 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 blah. All right. You should need to think about spend time on boring things. I agree with that. This diminishes the survivor elements in the game, so that it makes the exploration elements more fun. This guy's my style right there. You know, I mean, after 4 years, I mean, that's what I want to do. Paired with Exo's challenge mod pack to increase the power and real risk and challenges in the same time. If you have suggestions, please let me know in the comments. Okay, let's, some features here. Pet egg timers removed. More sandworms. Bobble, oh, geez. Okay. Torch improvements, deadly planet, gravity further reduced, ship's launcher. This is impressive. Pulse speed increase. Oh, look at that's where he has me right there, bro. Uh, okay, so he's got this tech ship flight, Cinder Explorer trails, deep proc. This has to do with something. I don't know, man. I hope me and Bodhi 420 can maybe start working together on some things. As modding is kind of thing something I'm interested in, but it's like, geez, I look at what you need to learn, and it's mind boggling. I have so many different hobbies, and I'm like scared to jump into modding because then I'm gonna like I won't be able to do anything else, you know. Um, I don't have room for any more hobbies, man. And modding looks fun, but it's a love-hate thing. So you do your mod, and then it's broken, and then you have to refix it, and you just do that over and over and over and over and over again with No Man's Sky. I would fucking yeah. That's like isn't that the definition of insanity? So you modders out there, man, my hat's off to you, man. I've definitely given some love to a few of them out there, and I think I'm gonna start giving some more love more often to these guys. So this one's Brit free, and this looks really cool. And I'm gonna go ahead and download this right now because that's just awesome, man. No, I took my my browser ad blocker off because it was causing problems with something that I was on, and now I'm getting all these ads back on again here. All right, so I got his mod pack, and we're gonna go back and look at the rest of them now. I'm excited to look at that. So, you know, my next one, we'll probably cover that one a little bit more from whatever I understand. I'll bring it to you. But we'll talk about the ones that I do know. So No Man's Sky Mod Builder, I do have this, and I haven't looked at it yet. Like I said, I'm scared to dive down that road. And not that I don't think I can handle it. I just know that this is going to be a long road that I go down, and it's going to consume me because I'm that type of person, and I'm scared to even dip a toe. I've decompiled some files, and I've tried to use some kind of convert thing over where it shows you where the files that are missing, and then you switch them over or something like that, and I got an error, and that's where I stopped. I was like, nope. I'm not even going to figure that out, that error. I'm not even going to look at it because it's going to be a wormhole. So this looks cool. It looks powerful. I don't know much about it, but I think it looks cool. Big solar systems. Makes the solar system bigger so the other planets spread out more. You can see them until you warp towards them. I mean, that looks kind of neat. Nero 2258. I mean, some of these mods are just, I think that, I mean, I give you a lot of credit for going in there and doing things, but I just for me, they're not that much interesting, I guess. No glow on the tractor beam. I guess that's kind of cool if that's your thing. Increase S-class starship spawn chances. Again, I think that's kind of cool if you're hunting, but I mean, if you're this far doing mods and stuff like that, you probably have a save editor, and you know, that's where Bodhi talked to me too. He's like, well, it spawns them in at 4848s and their S-classes. And I was like, well, the save editor kind of does that too. I mean, if hunting is your thing and you don't want, I don't know why you wouldn't use a save editor if you're going this far, because a save editor protects your ass. So if you have a problem with a save editor, you need to like maybe further your knowledge on a save editor and what it actually does. Liquid's more fauna here by Lofo 5DE. I haven't checked that one out. I don't know anything about it. Increases the spawn rate. I mean, that might be kind of neat in some situations, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. It's not interesting to me. Not to say it's not bad. Skips asteroid mega mod. This mod spreads asteroids over wide swaths of space, making them significantly stronger and completely revamps their loops. Loots, that kind of cool. Purchasable expeditions rewards. Here's another one from Bodhi 420. Really cool. I've used this one. All you do is just go in there and grab everything. It's a super easy mod to use. Probably one of my favorite, what I would call a newer name on the scene. I don't know if he's been on the scene for a while. Sorry if I have misinformation on that. Like again, my fingers are only so far into the world of No Man's Sky, and modding. So, but I like you, Bodhi 420, and everybody else should go check this guy out and support him and make sure that you endorse these things and show some love. A lot of them have links that you can send them some, some monetization for their work, and I think that it's well deserved. And Bodhi will probably be seeing some things from me, and hopefully from some of the viewers. Go that way and show some love. Cinematography, camera build work. There's an update available for this, so it might be a little bit better. The time that I used it, it was all over the place and very wonky, and I don't think I liked it. So it might be fixed then. And just because I didn't like it doesn't mean that you might not. You might like it. Like I said, my style is a little bit odd, and you might have a better luck with that. Ladders don't grab you anymore. That's probably pretty cool, but I don't even use ladders, so this one doesn't really, unless I go over to somebody's base. But I usually try not to have mods on if I'm doing a tour. Not like this anyway. I like the pulse warp mods. That's usually the one that I'll keep on, if anything. But that's interesting, though. Dud Sky, Terra Firma. I'm going to tell you right now. Dud's, he's been around for a while, and the Terra Firma mod, manipulating fauna and flora in general is just like the holy grail of modding No Man's Sky, and not too many people have seemed to do it right. And not too many people have even attempted, it seems like. And I think he's done really well here. And I think I don't know. I'd like to imagine that he kind of held back a little bit, because I've seen some other mods that were really extreme. Like you kind of see this picture right here, and I'm sure that his the way he said it, like, you're going to probably find some really cool stuff. And I have found some really cool stuff. I actually got some photos over here. Let me bring up my photos here. This is out of his mod pack here. Go back. Yeah, it had and there was some extreme. I did see some extreme pieces. This is a really cool, and I think that sometimes so when the mod when it minuses the terrain, I believe that these deposits get left behind. I'd imagine they're like a separate thing that is in another generation in the flow. That's how I imagine it, and these get left behind as a result. You get these really odd pieces. And I definitely have some more. Yeah, he's got some. There's some extreme areas, and you can definitely see it. But it's very subtle. It's kind of subtle, and you need to kind of look for it. And if you put it on and you go to the first planet, you might not really be like, oh, doesn't really look like anything. You might look around a little bit. Pair this up with the pulse warp mods and haul ass and be able to go look at every planet. You can go look at a solar system within, geez, I can probably do it in 2-3 minutes, and then on to the next one. You got an SSD, you're in the next system. I mean, that's how I travel and do so many things so quick. I got a good computer, an SSD, and some of these mods, and it's just I've put twice the amount of travel in my time as most people do, I think. So, and the mods help. And this is very cool. I think this right here, it probably gets mod of the update here, the whole, and I hope that this gets fixed and it stays the way it is. I absolutely love it, and this is the mod of the update, because I think, like I said, the terrain mods are the holy grail, is in my eyes anyway. So yeah, Dud. Let's see, Jason Dude 7116, very cool. I know he's put a lot of work into this. Go show this guy some love too. Dud's has been around for a while, so. Very cool. What do we got? GNU Unifont replaces the font thing. Okay, that's cool. I mean, if that's your thing. Center Explorer Trails. Britfully, he's got some cool stuff out too. You gotta check him out. Trails, trails are trails. Change your player size using No Man's Sky Save Editor. Bodhi 420, gotcha. Cool thing. There's a whole lot of things I want to talk to Bodhi about, man, using the save editor on manipulating things, because right now I'm categorizing pets and things like that and changing their descriptors and the order of their descriptors and things like that are something I want to ask some questions about, because some things are successful and some things are not so much. So I'm having a really hard time with my trial and error there. And again, it's another hobby that I'm having a hard time finding time to go down. I have too many other things, but I'm going to go hunt animals and categorize their files and change their descriptors and mix them match and then interchange my bets and my quadrupeds. All right, so update available. So I've gotten this base parts always have power. Okay, that's kind of cool. I mean, you know, I don't know. I mean, I would just, at this point, I would probably just go, I don't know. Again, I don't play the game traditionally, so this probably is really cool for some people that are starting out, man. But, I don't even worry about shit like that anymore. I don't worry about power. Fast refiners, that's kind of cool too. I mean, if that is your thing, I mean, I'm beyond a refiner, but cool. G-ships colored vectors. This is kind of cool too. I think you have to replace a file. Yeah, it's a little more complicated, I do believe. This mod does two things: recolors the ship and cleans off the scrapes and chips in the paint in the front to look clean. That's very cool. So he's like done some. But I'm pretty sure it's a replacement file that you. It's not just a mod that you go in there and put in your all colors. So you're. I think what it is you put that into your mod folder and then you have to go and replace another file. Not hard. Not hard. And I think the first time I went to go use it, I had an issue with that too. I don't remember. I'm sorry, Britfree, if I messed that up. I don't want to go check that out. I mean, it doesn't say update for me, and it doesn't say that I downloaded. So I guess I haven't used it. So I'm lying to you guys right now. Go check it out. I mean, it looks kind of interesting to me, and I might I don't know. I might go look at it. I guess to go get a picture. It does look cool, and I know you can change it. I think to other colors. Correct? Yeah, so he's got multiple colors in. That's cool. I like it. I think it's interesting. I think it's different. He's got a different approach. Another one from Bodie: fly faster, pulse faster, and more. Now, this is the mod that he sent me a mail on, and I guess I kind of bonched. Or no, I didn't bonch this one. This was the other one of his. But I want to talk about this one for a moment, and let's go look at the files real quick. And I want to read this one because I don't want to misrepresent any of his work here. Pulse to any planet, space station, or point of interest in a second. Yes, that is true. You'll bounce off of it, and then you'll end up multiple more seconds away from it. So, I mean, does it save you time if you can't control yourself and you're bouncing off of everything? I think it's a very cool mod, and I was very entertained by it. I still like it. It's still on, and I'm trying to maybe get a little bit used to it. But I mean, if you're trying to, like, for me, like I'm always like trying to get into a specific spot, an XYZ, into the place to get like a perfect picture and things like that. So I'm very particular about that. I want to move fast, but I don't want to move that fast, and that's just me. I think the mod is fucking cool as shit and everything else. I have a hard time controlling myself. So, with that being said, I mean, I like it. Can you maybe make a, uh, like break it down? I think Red Moss, and I hate to like compare two modders against each other, but Red Moss used to like break his down, and I think he had like a 2 times, a 4 times, and a 6 times, and maybe an 8 or something like that. I liked the 6. It was great. I mean, I was anywhere within like 30 seconds or less, and that's to me is just fine, dude. I mean you want to do times 8 or times 10, I mean, that's kind of cool too, I guess. But from what I'm seeing with this mod, it's a little bit too much. I mean, just because you can doesn't mean you should. And again, I love you on it, and maybe make a couple options, because the speed is fucking fun. I mean, if you had multiple options, it's not like I wouldn't use this one, because there were some cool things that I did with it, like flying way the hell out and just, I don't know, just doing some stupid stuff that you haven't done in a long time because you just don't want to do it because it takes too much time. And with this mod, it's like, oh, okay, I can do some experimenting and run around. And if you're on a really rush to get to another planet and stuff like that, it's still fine. I mean, you're going to bounce off the fucking planet. And if you want to land in a specific spot to get like an all 6 shot or something like that, it's going to mess you up. But still fun nonetheless. I wanted to clarify that for you, Bodie, and exactly what I was, trying to critique on that mod. for it. And next up, again, we're going to talk about the next one that I kind of botched, I guess. It's an inventory 48 plus S-class freighter, high base stats, and more. So when I skimmed over this in my last segment, I was like, oh, well, you could do this in the save editor, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, he was right. He came back and kind of corrected me, and I'm human. I fuck up, man, and I kind of misrepresented the product. You can do this in the save editor, but the save editor doesn't do what this mod does. This mod does it within the game and generates them. So if you're hunting and you're not at a point in the game where I'm at, where I just want to kind of get what I want and go to save a lot of time, this mod is for you. And there's nothing wrong with this mod. It did work. It was great for me. And I didn't mean to say that, oh, you can just do this in the save editor. It's not the way I meant it. I mean, show Bodhi some love, and, I fucked up and misrepresented his mod. So my bad on that, and I'm terribly sorry, but I'm only human, and I don't understand all this shit in a super in-depth professional way. So, I take it with a grain of salt, That's why I'm going to do my disclosures in the beginning about how I'm not the, I'm not the spokesman of mods and the gaming and doing everything in an odd way. Only my own particular way. You be the master of your own games. We're Sky Masters. Hostile creature encounters. This is kind of cool if you're wanting some kind of a Camustic. Haven't even seen that name. Haven't tried it. Split stacks faster. This is kind of cool. Again, if you're at that point in the game, and Bodhi's just killing it, dude. Look at all of his shit out there, man. He's really killing it. I hope you stay in the business. If you need any help, you let me know, man. I will. Shit, dude. If you got like a bunch of shit that needs to be decompiled overnight or something, I don't know, man. You need some computer power or something like that, I'll help you out, dude. Or if you want to help me out with like fast streaming, modding, and some knowledge, we can like work back and forth, dude. That would be super cool, man. 420 is in your name, iChief, whatever else, man. We'll get down, bro. I want to work with somebody. Winder TP, man, another cool person here. I'm not sure. I would like to know if this is D'Amato. I'm friends with somebody on Facebook that definitely has made some of these, some of the mods that I see come out under this name. So, we all change our names so much. Nobody knows who the hell we are anymore. So, I don't even know who I am. But Winter TP is definitely somebody that's been around for a little bit and has some definitely cool stuff. You'll find some of their mods always in my stacks ready to go. They are an acquired taste, and I don't use them all the time. I haven't used this black hole, but maybe I'm gonna have to go check it out. Maybe if I have some time to do that. Substances. Let's see. I'm not products plus 48 suit tech slots. So again, something that probably does it within the game. Very cool that you can do that. He's added that in there for your convenience. Not for me again, because I use the save editor and text slots. Again. So like the save editor can do it, but it doesn't do what this does live. So that's cool. Again, man, Bodhi 420, man, you're killing it, bro. All ships 48 inventory, cool. And then we've all seen this. I don't know why I haven't used this one yet. I just haven't. I just haven't brought myself to put Sean's face on my character. And you think that would be up my alley, but I don't know. There's something creepy about it, man. I like it, and it's fucking cool as shit. But it's fucking weird. And a couple other guys have kind of taken that on, and maybe I should get some stock footage for maybe some of my skits, I guess. So I'll go grab it and get it, because why not? The more stock footage you have of anything opens up your opportunities. So I'll probably go check it out just to get some footage. Free class upgrades, 4.3 starship class upgrades. Oh, this is cool. I think it's not downloaded, but I must have used one of your other ones that do this, because I went right over and I upgraded for free. You have another mod, I think, that does even more than that, right? I don't know. I could be mixing things up, you guys. There's a lot of things that get mixed up, and they're in and out and changing all the time. Unlimited jetpacks and life support. Another Bodhi here. Killing it, bro. Killing it. I haven't used it, but that looks cool. And most of everything I think I've seen so far is stackable. I haven't had any too much issues. I'm gonna kind of braze through for the sake of a shorter video, and we're just gonna kind of look at things here because I'm gonna talk about my favorites, and I think I've covered the ones that I wanted to talk about. Oh, Windex, it's super cool. I mean, we've kind of talked about that one already, and then we can go in. Let's back up here really quick and go to the very beginning. Can I go back one more? Where do I go? Keep going back until it says where I can go into update. So if you want to see if there's anything been updated for old mods, because now we're in the new and new this week. So this is the tab that you need to keep an eye on as well for things that have been updated. So ultra base building, cool odds are, you know, that's and this has been updated too, and I like this one. Last time I used this one, it was a little unstable for me and had some issues. But this one's been around for a long time, and I think it gets overlooked. I think the kibbles and the uclay mod get thrown in there. But he's got a couple. He's got his own little style on it, you know, and now you can't find it anywhere else. But and these are acquired taste too, you know, because for me they show up in Blender all fucking wonky as a block, and it's hard to use, and you know, they break all the time, and then all your work is gone. So unless you archive your games and stuff like that too. So yeah, Dead Sky, another one. Jason Dude, you know, an update's available for that, so maybe I'll have to go check that out. And then we have some of the other standard mods that we probably already talked about in the last one. Purchasable expeditions. Here we go. That's another. It's Bodhi 420. So yeah, yeah, and that's good. That's a good mod. That's the one I think I was talking about. I think that gosh, maybe it's not this one, but there was one that unlocked everything. I feel everything free. There it is. That's what it was. Retribs mod, which I don't see in here. What did he do? Take it down? How come I'm not seeing that? Or did I pass over it? I don't know. It's morning time. I haven't drinking all my coffee yet. Better Planet Generation. There's an update for this one too here. It's on the 11th. Brighter sunlight, no atmosphere, no dust, and no fog. That's kind of it's kind of compelling. I haven't used that one, but it looks kind of neat. Yeah, and then you can just hit down here and go more and kind of follow it down, but it kind of goes in dates, so kind of like look at your dates. There's the uclay mod on the 4th of July. You know, definitely not on the 4th of June. Proceed to a Xavier guy. I got to give a shout out to that guy every time at least once, man. So, yeah, I think that kind of covers the newer stuff and what I wanted to talk about, and we've done it in half an hour, so it's kind of a little bit long-winded, but we kind of went in a little more depth on some things, and I wanted to clear up some of the air with Bodhi 420, and definitely looking for some help with some mods too, some terrain mods and things like that. So if you're out there, give me a shout out, write something in the comments, or I mean, you can email me at nomanssky masters@gmail.com, and we can make some discussions and share some files and things like that. So all right guys, have a good rest of your day and enjoy your mods, and happy travels.